Yeah, I was rolling. Don't worry.
Okay.
Alright, we're good to go.
We're rolling.
Good, how are you? We get to see
I can start a new recording too.
Rolling. Cool.
New-
Are you particular about who plays your banjo? Like, if at the end
No.
okay, can I try it out? Will you be mad?
No.
You just storm out.
Will you judge him now?
Yeah.
Because I might.
Okay. That's fair. Don't whack me in the head, please. So what are you doing there?
Going to the C tuning. I was in G.
How do you know that that's C, though?
Because I was taught that it was C.
So you can just tell by your ear.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, you're jamming out on a hard song. I don't know. What's the loudest you think you'll get?
Good? Are we rolling?
Yeah, I rolled.
That was a good start.
Alright.
Hey, that was awesome.
Hannah
What's,
was rolling.
Yeah, I was rolling. Don't worry.
okay,
Alright, we're good to go.
we're rolling.
Good, how are you? We get to see
I can
Rolling.
start a new recording too.
Rolling. Cool.
Can you clap?
Loud? Is that too loud?
The one in the plant really picked it up.
Okay. How's this? Can you hear this?
Oh.
Okay, testing. There's one right there.
Oh.
We're kind of like the White House. They always have mics everywhere. So how many instruments do you play, Hannah?
I play 2 instruments.
Okay, banjo's one of them. What's the
Yes.
other?
Guitar.
Guitar. And which one did you learn first?
I learned guitar first.
And how long ago was that?
That was like 4 years ago.
And what made you want to just learn an instrument?
Well, almost my whole family plays an instrument, and I've always loved music, and so I really wanted to play the guitar.
Gotcha. Does your dad not play an instrument?
No.
So do you hold that over his head ever?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you went from guitar to banjo. Do you think it helped you to learn the banjo since you already knew the guitar?
I think it did help me.
Yeah? Why is that?
Probably because
I mean, it kind of looks like a guitar a little bit.
it does. It kind of has a similar technique, but the strumming pattern is way different. With guitar, I use a pick, and with banjo, I'm strumming with my fingers.
Do you ever use a pick with banjo?
Not really, no.
Okay. Because I know some people do, but you're just skilled enough you don't need a pick.
Yes,
Do
but
you have to grow out
there's
your fingernails for it?
no.
Wow.
But there's 2 kinds of banjo. There's 3-finger and clawhammer. I play clawhammer, but 3-finger is usually with picks.
Okay. I see. Are we picking up the little talons in the background?
I know, she won't stop.
Okay. Cool. No, that's okay.
Now we are.
Yeah.
She was slurping water.
No, cause I can hear it in the middle of the night sometimes. I'll wake up at midnight and just hear the talons on the wood.
I can't hear it when you guys are talking.
Okay.
When it's dead, then you can. But
Cool. Bye, I love you. See you later. Did you get the meds?
Yeah, I got him.
Great, thank you. All right, sorry about that, Hannah. So you were saying there's clawhammer and there's 3-string?
3-finger.
3-finger. Okay, so what's the difference between clawhammer and 3-finger?
Clawhammer, I'm using more of a C shape, and I'm usually using my pointer finger to strum. With 3-finger, it's these 3 fingers mainly, and it's more of like a picking pattern. I'm doing more of a strumming pattern.
Okay, and all the stuff that you know is more clawhammer, or do you know some 3-finger?
I don't play any 3-finger.
Okay, gotcha. So it looks like a guitar in some ways, but in other ways it doesn't. For example, this like half of it, or it's almost like 3/4 of a string. What's the point of that? Do you know what the point of that is?
I don't think it really has a big point for it, but it's just a higher string. I would
Okay.
say.
And is the same person who taught you guitar teach you banjo?
Yes.
Very cool. So, what were some things that teacher said that helped you pick up banjo a lot quicker? Like, what were some tips that teacher gave you?
Well, how I play claw hammer, it's sort of hard to keep the strumming going. And so I learned a lot of tricks to help me keep it going.
Mhm.
And that was very helpful. And the chords are easier than playing chords on guitar because it's a smaller fretboard. For me, that's my opinion.
Gotcha. Could you show me some of like the tricks and drills that your teacher showed you to help with claw hammer?
So there's hammer-ons. I'm sure you learned that in guitar. There's drop thumb, which is these two fingers. Instead of going like this, it would be more of like this. So it's starting out with this finger. And you can do any string you want. So that was a trick that I learned in order to play notes quicker instead of like, so it messes up easier. But those are some things that really helped me when I started playing.
It seems like rhythm is a really important part of playing the banjo. Was that ever hard?
At first it was a little tricky to keep it going, but I got the hang of it the more I practiced it.
What helps with rhythm?
What do you mean?
Do you use like a certain thing that keeps you on beat, on rhythm?
No, not really. I wouldn't say.
Is there like a metronome?
Yeah, a metronome will help.
Oh, okay. That was the answer. I was like, Brian, I wasn't sure if you would be like, yeah, I always use metronome. But you just have it in your head. You got a built-in metronome. That's what you meant. Cool.
Mostly.
Okay, so what is the hardest part about learning how to play banjo?
I would say the strumming.
The strumming?
Yeah.
As opposed to the picking? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was really difficult for me to catch on to.
And how do you remember all the chord patterns? You know, there's a lot to keep track of. Like, hey, this is C, this is...
I usually just memorize them. Yeah, I usually just memorize them. But there's G, D, C, and take your pointer finger off and it's E minor.
Wow. Very cool.
So those are the main chords, and they're not very tricky to learn.
If someone wanted to, like if they just picked up a banjo from a store and they didn't have a teacher yet, what would you tell them to do to start learning?
I would tell them to start on their technique of strumming, but then I would tell them to learn an easy song that's very easy to learn, instead of jumping into something really complex with hammer-ons or drop thumbs or ghost fingers, something like that.
What's an example of an easy song?
I would say Soldier's Joy is an easy one.
Is that the one you just played?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, that didn't look easy. Can you play
No.
Soldier's Joy for me?
Soldier's Joy, Soldier's Joy. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. I haven't played this one in a long time.
That looked harder than the first song, actually.
Really?
I mean, you make it look easy, but that looks tricky. Do you think I could learn, like, the first few measures of Soldier's Joy?
I would say so.
Can I try it? And you
Yes.
coach me through it? Okay, cool.
Oopsies.
Sorry, Michelle. All right. Ooh, a nice flowery banjo strap. Right up my alley.
Boy.
Ooh, it sounds so nice. So what's this tune? Is this C tuning again?
This is in C tuning.
Okay.
You can lower it or take it off.
Oh, that's true. I guess I could just take it off. Good point. All right. Okay.
Here. Yeah.
Okay.
First thing, put your pointer finger on the 4th string,
This one?
4th fret. Oh, I gotta teach you claw hammer first.
Oh boy.
Probably.
Okay, I gotta back up. All right.
Okay. So claw hammer is a C shape.
Okay.
A very easy C shape, and slightly point out your pointer finger,
Like that slightly.
and that'll be your strumming finger. And do not move your thumb from the top of the string. Do not move it.
So just stay on here.
Just let it stay on there.
Okay.
And pluck the string, any string,
Like that way.
and then, yes, and then strum it. And then put your thumb up like that. Yeah,
So I pluck, strum
yeah.
like that.
But
And now
you
it's gotta
keep
be
your,
faster.
Yeah, but you gotta keep your thumb and then lift it.
Oh, my bad, yes. Like that?
Yes!
Okay, good. We're making progress. Okay, so now I have to play the frets.
Yep. And then up a fret. And then down a fret. Up a fret.
It's good? Making progress?
Yeah.
Or am I the slowest student you've ever had? Possibly that. Okay,
You're
so...
the only student I've ever had.
Oh, fair enough. It'll all be easy from here on out. All your students will be
Okay.
easier. So it's interesting because this, you would think everything here goes low, kind of low, higher, highest.
And then,
And then this one down here by the
Highest.
low is high. So it kind of throws you off because the highest one is right next to the lowest one.
Yeah.
So you kind of just have to keep working with it so you know all the strings. Is
Yes.
it hard to go back and forth between guitar and banjo?
once you learn guitar and then banjo, I would say that it's easier.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay. Probably.
Okay, so did it take you a long time to develop calluses on your fingers? Because obviously it might hurt to slide up and down the fret.
No, I don't think I really got calluses, but the tips of my finger got a little sore when I started, but I started to get used to it.
Okay, I think it just got tougher. Probably you're used to it from guitar too, right?
Mhm.
They're a little bit used to it. Very good. Cool, well.
Could you show us the two hand positions that you talked about at the beginning? I'm just gonna get a really
Oh,
close up.
claw
Yeah.
and
Okay.
three.
Wait, the
Claw hammer and three finger.
3 finger?
Yeah.
Okay, the claw hammer is using more of a C shape with your index finger sort of pointed outward and then strumming it. And then 3 finger, I am not familiar with this technique, but it is usually using these 3 fingers and strumming with picks on your fingers. And that's usually it.
Is that when they have the little metal
Yeah.
thingies? Okay, I've seen that.
Maybe that's your dad's goal to become the next instrumentalist. He can be the 3 finger banjo.
He
Got it.
could not be the 3 finger banjo.
Okay.